Hello, everybody. I'm TychoCelchuuu, and welcome to a German Heroes 2 Shotcast featuring the yellow player who is Talisman Q-Pad, Star Q-Pad, playing as the Soviet Union, and Samanta, Samanta, sounds like a city or something in Italy, playing as the OKW. That's exactly the factions I had in my last game, so we're already familiar with what's going on, and we've immediately chosen counterattack tactics, which is interesting because you don't get anything till 2 CPs. And we've got conscript bulletins and fucking weird bulletins. Build defensive structures 10% faster. Maybe we'll see some cool wire. Go see some wire? Give me some wire, bros. Give me some wire, bros. Give me some sandbags. That guy turned to look at me. He knows! The computers are becoming sentient. Oh, there's a fuck up. Moved out of the capture zone. So at this point, I think we can safely call it in favor of the Soviets, but I just want to provisionally call it in favor of the Soviets. It's a little premature to call the game, but I feel pretty safe doing that. Some nice sandbags here. They've got the good levitating dirt layer. That's always really crucial to a good sandbag setup. I guess the dirt is gone, so I don't actually know what was causing that now. Maybe it follows the conscripts around like Pigpen in the Peanuts, comic. You ever watch the Peanuts Christmas thing? I probably did at some point. That wasn't really a big part of my childhood, so I don't know. This brings back memories. Both players, no, not both players. Soviets going for VPs right off the bat, and that's an interesting choice. This is definitely a map where the center VP is fought over a lot, and then the side VP is just like, well, maybe I'll grab them when I get there, but it is a fucking pain in the ass to walk all the way over there, so people often ignore them, so maybe it makes sense to grab some VPs early on, bake a couple VPs against your enemy, and then not have to worry about it as much in the end. So they did some really good damage to these Sturm Pioneers. I'd be pretty pissed off, frankly, if I were the OKW at this point. We do have a Kubelwagen, but it's just being used to back cap right now. It does suck to get your Sturm Pioneers hurt that early in the game, because you really, if you're going to fight with them, you want the chance to be able to use them like all in, fucking run in like shock troops and blow some people up. And that's, of course, terrible to do if you have low health. What's Twitch chat talking about? EP Gaming says, all in on Soviet it is. All right, do that. Bet all the money. I should set up one of those things where you like earn money or earn fake money by watching my Twitch channel, and then you can bet it on shit. That's always fun because there's no point in doing it. So we have conscript spam out by the Soviets. Love to see that conscript spam. One of my favorite things. I'd be interested that, man, look at the minimap right now. See how the Soviets probing like all of these points. It would be, since they chose the doctrine so early on, it would be cool to see the Soviets maybe spam a fewer conscripts than normal, like maybe one squad less than normal, and just fucking run at the enemy and do a lot of fighting. Get yourself up to 2 CPs ASAP, and then call in a quick shock troops with the extra manpower you've saved from not building that conscript squad. But Soviet player playing more of a conventional sort of game, maybe regretting building these sandbags because that guy's in green cover. It seems like they're both in green cover. I don't know how you do that. There's like green cover in places I might not expect. Yeah, there's fucking green cover everywhere. Sturm Pioneer's getting out with a sliver of health, lucky bastards. And yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye on the Soviet teching choices. This thing really doesn't get you anything for a while, so it's an interesting choice to insta-pick that. But you know, some people just are all in on one doctrine, and nice retreat blocking right here, but they give up the project because that doesn't get you too much. When you retreat block, what you want to do is you have one squad block the retreat and the other squad firing. You want 2 squads to do it, because the one blocking the retreat, you need at least some of your models to be in front of their models. Obviously that's how you're blocking the retreat, and when you're in front of their models, you can't fire at them unless you turn and stop moving. But you can't stop moving because you're trying to block the retreat. So you need 2 squads. Two squads to effectively do it, or at least one squad with a fucking ton of people who don't mind firing on the move. Nice Kubowagen baiting for these two Volksradier squads. Could get some good damage in on these conscripts. They need to stop moving though. The thing is, remember your accuracy goes up when you stop moving. So in that engagement, there's no need for the Volksradiers to have walked right here. They were totally fine right here. They weren't in red cover or anything. This green cover wasn't doing anything for them. They didn't need to extra flank the conscripts or something. Could have just stopped right here, focus fire, and get some really good extra damage on. Ted Bear Ted says, God, I hate playing this game. Watching it is a good time, though. It's true of so many things in life, like baseball. That's actually not true. Baseball, I think I enjoy playing more than watching. Actually, a lot of sports I enjoy playing more than watching. Football, I've never played football, so I assume I enjoy watching it more than playing it. American football. Fucking European football, don't like it either way. I'm not very good with my feet. Yeah, nobody's doing anything. Just a bunch of fucking Volksradiers and conscripts. By the way, this is the top ranked auto match game right now. So these players both pretty good, just in case. That's rarely not the case, but sometimes it is. I don't know. Sometimes top ranked auto match doesn't mean a lot. Right now, a lot of people are off for Boxing Day or whatever. It's the day after Christmas, so I'm assuming it's not like the dregs of humanity who we're watching, but rather people who have their shit together. Ooh, and we have a heavy machine gun team, MG, or no, not MG34, a Maxim, because it's the Soviets who are doing it. So again, that's sort of surprising, pouring even more manpower into something that's not the shock troops, despite quick picking the shock troop thing. But hey, you know, maybe just quick pick the shock troop thing for no good reason. For no good reason at all. Never discount the possibility that people will just do things. Ooh, a flamethrower. How's this gonna work? Oh, there was a mine! What a mine! What a mine! A mine for the ages. If it had taken out some Sturm Pioneers, that would have been even more impressive. I guess that was a grenade that went in and didn't do anything? Oh, it's a flame grenade. Obviously, that's what the Volksradiers have, so... flame versus flame. How ironic. Keating Zero says, I must have played CoH1 for almost 1,000 hours. I think I only have like 200 hours in CoH1. I'm not sure Steam counted all my time. But you can go check my profile right now. 7 minutes in, Soviet player looking good, but not great. Poof. Like, I don't know what where all the fuel has gone here. We have a Raketenwerfer out. Worried about T-70, I suppose. We don't have any teching. God, this guy's talking in my ear because we've picked Scavenge Doctrine. And, I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's for the grenade barrage. That thing's cool. Yeah, someone take some guesses. We have Sturm Tiger Gaddafi, great name, in chat saying, Sup, Tycho, with that weird guy whose face is shaped like a boomerang, so that's good. Sup, Sturm Tiger, glad to see you healed off deck quality, CoH2, butthurt, casting. I have not healed off that butthurt. I still fucking hate this game. I don't hate this game, it's just so much worse than the first Company Heroes. But the original Company Heroes was so amazing that even a game that's much worse than the original Company Heroes, still not bad. Really not bad. And honestly, there's not a lot of other real-time strategy games that I'm interested in these days. Look at that. Maxim, a fucking boss, starts firing before it's, like, technically set up. And suppresses them. And these people, really brave to stick around the thing. Oh, because they threw an incendiary grenade. This thing gonna reposition? Wow, no, it just repositions directly in the flames. It's like, fuck your flame grenade. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, but that was a bad idea. In retrospect, stupid idea. Don't sit in fire is the really important lesson here. And we have a Flak Half-Track coming out. I'm excited to see where this goes, especially now that it's going to get fighting against the T-70. And so the Flak Half-Track can hurt the T-70. But the T-70 can hurt the Flak Half-Track. So it's like the battle of the two people armed with broken beer bottles, and they can each jab each other, but they can't defend themselves very well. Keating Zero says 6 viewers. Tycho, what's your high score for viewers so far? I don't know, like 12 or 42 or something. This is my second time streaming ever Company Heroes, so there's not much stuff to keep track of right there. Oh man, I wouldn't reveal this for Kettenwerfer. That's a really weird choice. I mean, German player, I guess, is like, oh, why did I build a Raketenwerfer? It's not good for anything. My opponent's never going to build a vehicle. I'm so stupid. I'm just going to use it to shoot a sandbag. But no, it's actually fairly well timed considering there's a T-70 out on the prowl. And what you really need to do is catch that fucking T-70 with a cloaked Rakettenwerfer and not get, like, destroyed from behind by a bunch of conscripts showing up to shove rifles up your ass. That's not what you need. That's the last thing you need. And now this T-70 is going to run roughshod over everything, except there's also the AA half-track setup already. Oh, whoa, what did T-70 fucking snipe some motherfuckers through the forest? That's, man, this thing is not taking any prisoners today. I mean, this isn't super surprising. This is what T-70s do, but you sort of forget that, you know, when it's not moving and the RNG gods are smiling in its favor, it just fucking shoots people and they die. AA half-track opening up. Wow. It's fucking wiped a squad, so this is brave. I don't know if I'd do this if I were the T-70. You know there's a Rakettenwerfer, like, way back in base, and it's gonna get there soonish. Doing pretty good. The AA moves and then sets up again. That may have been a mistake. Well, that worked out really well, except it didn't. So, well, we're back to square one. That was pretty cool. Both players were really going all in there, and when you both go all in, it's like neither of you went all in. You just turned the dial back to before things were built. Sturm Tiger Gaddafi says, it's not the second time you casted CoH all the time before it got... No, I didn't cast on Twitch, though. Obviously, I've, like, you can go on my YouTube channel, there's, like, a shit ton of stuff, but this is my first time streaming. I've never had a combination of a computer and an internet connection good enough to stream until very recently, and so here I am. Sturm Tiger Gaddafi say, I remember watching you. No, you didn't watch me live. I swear to God you didn't watch me live. I had, like, 4 followers on Twitch before I streamed the other day. And now I'm up to 70. What is this? For Mother Russia. All infantry and whatever gain increased combat and run and increased speed. Anyone know what this does? What does combat effectiveness mean? How fast do these guys run? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Some Usain Bolt shit up in here. And so Soviet player probably feeling pretty good with this nice nice bag of conscripts that they've got versus the enemy. If they can kill the squad, that'd be gold, but these guys got rickrolled. Wiping that squad with the T-70 was really helpful. It would have been nice to get a bit more out of the T-70. Did I hear a fucking heavy tank ready to join the fight? Oh, it's because he unlocked the KV-1 with the CPs. That's actually not... That's a pretty fast CP unlock, I feel like. We're 12 minutes in, and the Soviet player is only 25 fuel away from this KV-1. I don't know if that's fast or not. I don't really have the timings on this game down very well, but I feel like this could be a real game changer compared to the fucking Ostwind, which we aren't at the 8 CPs yet, and even when we get there, it's not a fucking tank. So, I mean, 8 CPs seems pretty normal for a tank, but still, 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in, I don't know. Here's one of these nice little flares. They're so cute. They remind me of the little army men, the plastic army men who you could put little parachutes on and then drop them off like a second story or whatever. I did that when I was a kid. Look at these. We got Jaeger light infantry. And here's the KV. So, did I see KV-8? I'm at KV-1. People talking in Twitch chat, you deserve more recognition from years of different to life is full. Like, no, I don't deserve more recognition. You deserve more recognition for saying I deserve more recognition. And then Sturm Tiger Gaddafi, that's not a heavy tank, that's slightly better than T-34 armor-wise, but sucks armor-wise. It's not a heavy tank. If it's not a heavy tank, tell me why it's fucking, like, look how fucking heavy it is. This thing is thick. Thick as a motherfucker. Might not be a heavy tank ability-wise, but it's definitely a brick. It's a brick with a turret on top, design-wise. That's how I think about things. It's all about the aesthetics. This Maxim can't get a fucking break, guys. Just everything horrible is happening to this thing. I want to look at its kills, but now it's leaving. And it might not be a heavy tank, but it's certainly heavy enough to deal with, and oh, maybe it's this Maxim that was getting fucking rickrolled. So it's just a bad day for every Maxim. So yeah, it might not be a heavy tank, but it's certainly heavy enough to deal with the Ostwind. Just drives straight up to the Rakettenwerfer and fires at it, and the Rakettenwerfer can't do anything about it. It's down to half health, but it doesn't care. The tank is down to half health, I mean. And the German player looks like, oh, why are you driving your Ostwind in there? Why would you do that? Why? How is this a good idea in any world? Realizes that it's not. And leaves. Great, good. So also German player realizing, well, maybe I should go around to the left because things aren't working very well here, but this looks like a Soviet victory if I can call it, but I'm scared of calling it because the last match I casted, I was like, this is a German victory. Or no, this is a Soviet victory. And then, spoiler alert, it wasn't. It was much harder than that. It turned into a fight back and forth. 5 kills. Cool. Bad day for that guy. Ted Bear Ted says, it'll be such a game changer, we'll be watching CoH1 in a bit. You wish, I don't even have that installed. And we can't spectate games in CoH1. And for many years we couldn't in CoH2 either. But then they fixed that, and so now I can stream without having to play. Which is good, because nobody wants to watch me play. Believe me. What's he saying? You're missing the something military? If only we knew. I don't like how you click on the Volksgrenadiers and they say Grenadiers already. Don't call yourselves Grenadiers. Grenadiers are a thing. Grenadiers are a separate thing. So the Austrians is almost repaired. The KB... Oh, that was painful. I want to watch this fight, but I want to look at the KB1 in a sec. I'll just click on it. So it has 0 kills. Its value here is almost entirely what it can do to the Ostwind, and really what it can do to the infantry just in terms of pushing them off the field, because they can't fight it unless they got the Raketenwerfer on their side, and it's got heavy enough armor that it can ignore the Raketenwerfer, not in terms of like literally just getting shot by the Raketenwerfer, ignoring it like that. You can't do that, but it can ignore it in the sense that it can circle strafe it and not worry about getting blown the fuck up like the Ostwind would have to worry about versus any Soviet AT. Oh no, we're building the howitzer. You gotta be kidding me. So there's the end of the Ostwind. Good job, tank. Raketenwerfer has spent the entire time backing up so it doesn't get caught, and that's GG. EP Gaming says it's already called. Ted Bear Ted says, why Tycho do you crush my dreams? Because we're not going to watch CoH1. So thanks for watching if you're watching on YouTube, and that's the end of this cast.